lower part of the back. Okay, so this is what your cradle hold. Always supporting the head and the neck of the baby. The first one. Second way is your facing hold. Facing hold as if that your non-dominant hand is holding, okay, is supporting the head and the neck, and then your dominant hand is supporting the back part or the lower part of the back, and then holding it like this, as if that you are taking your baby for a little of a sunlight, okay, for vitamin D, something, okay. This is facing, right? First one is cradle, second is facing hold. The third one is football hold. So how do you see a football player holding the ball? So they're holding it on the sides, right? So as if that you're also holding the baby on the side, and then with your dominant hand, support the head and the neck. Here, like this. Football hold. Always support the head because they don't have the control, the reflex, because they might cause whiplash. For us, we can control. If we can bend, we can put it back. But this baby, if they have like it, forever they will be like that. Okay? Because they don't have the reflexes yet. It's not yet fully developed. Okay? So make sure you always protect the head and the neck of the baby. Okay? In holding. That's the first step. Second step is preparing the formula. When you prepare the formula, okay? So you are doing bottle feed. So why are you doing infant care? Because there are instances that with a newly delivered mother is still under recovery period. Who will take care of the infant? It's not the father, but you guys. So basically, the first 1 or 2 days of the period of recovery for mothers, you will be the one to take care of the infant. And then if the mother were recovered, then you will just do the support. You'll just assist the mother. Okay? But first day, you will be doing it. Especially if the mother is having cesarean section, cesarean delivery, it will take time, right? So you need really to assist the mother to take care of the infant. So how will you prepare the formula? In preparing the formula, so make sure that you know the ratio. The ratio of the formula into the milk and the water is 2:1. Means to say 2 scoops. So you need to open it here. 2 scoops of the milk, 1, 2, and then 30 ml or 1 ounce, or 2:1, 2 scoops of milk, 1 ounce of water, or 1 ounce is equals to 30 ml. So 30 ml is just right 20 here, 30. Okay? 2:1. Okay? 2 scoops of milk, 1 ounce of water. Then after that, you close, then you shake. And once you shake it, then the third step is to check the temperature of the water by sprinkling it on the back of the palm or inside your wrist. Okay? Because the baby cannot tell you it's hot, it's cold, they will just cry, right? Unless they already can talk. So just imagine you will have to feel it for them. Okay? Sprinkle back of the palm, inside the wrist. The number 4 is you are now about to feed the baby. How will you feed the baby? Basically, you need to cradle holding. You do the cradle holding, and then you get your bottle. Okay? So you need to prevent what type of feeding? Prop feeding. P-R-O-P-P-E-D. Prop means to say, some of us, because we are so lazy, we're putting it here and then we are getting a towel or a something or a pillow, then we're trying to hold it like that. And then we're texting. We're doing some Marites. What's that? Oh yeah, you're calling. So we forgot. So this might prop feeding that might cause choking or calling to your baby. So to make sure that when you do the proper feeding is to hold the bottle and then insert and let the baby suck the nipple and then hold it until they finish the milk. 30 ml guys, it's just here. It will not take an hour, right? So it will just take minutes to finish it. Okay? So hold it until you finish it, then that's it. Okay? So that's a proper way of feeding it. Then the fifth one is burp or belching. Okay? So burp or belch, how will you do that? First is, there's two ways of assisting your baby into belching or burping. First is standing position. You put a towel, small towel on your shoulder, and then hold your baby, and then hold your baby facing you, and with your dominant hand, with your non-dominant hand, support the head and the neck, okay, and lean your baby towards you, okay, and then your dominant hand will have to tap the baby's back from down to up gently until the baby burps. Because sometimes there's a towel because they might vomit, okay, they might vomit the milk. So at least you will protect your clothes or dressing, right? So non-dominant hand support the head and neck, and then your dominant hand tap. Okay, that's the first way. Second way is to sitting position. Sitting position, you have to sit, and then you assist the baby to sit on your lap. Okay, and then with your non-dominant hand, so remove this one. Okay, so non-dominant hand, you have to squeeze the cheek. Okay, squeeze the cheek to open the mouth. Okay, squeeze the cheek to open the mouth, and then you gently lean the baby forward. Okay, and then with your dominant hand, tap the baby's mouth from down to up until the baby belch or the baby burps. So repeat. If the baby is not burping or belching on sitting position, you can stand up, you can go down, but go back and back up until you hear the baby belch or burp. You get me? Then the last will be your bathing. So in bathing, so let's just assume the baby has the